Welcome back to Vigor, Gear, Solid. It's your boy, Liquid Jet, and I'm back in the mix. Immediately during this intro sequence, I paused right there so you could listen. I spawn, and to my right is a comm station, and now it's louder. So there is one objective already. Hit the comm station. I don't know where I'm going to spawn at, but I believe it's either going to be near the mountain ridge, the observationist camp, where you can find weapons at too, or I could spawn near the exit that's near the church. Not the one immediately behind it, but down in the valley and to the right. So, yeah. Now, I bought out a ZA M76. This video is a stress test video. I'm doing a stress test video, part 2, on the ZA M76 because 1, I don't got a plan for it, and 2, I barely use this weapon. So with that in mind, let me put this disclaimer out right now. I'm going strictly for kills because I want to see how much pressure I can put this weapon under before I get killed myself. So I'm gonna try to go for kills, but if I just so happen to like find a picture or something, then sure, I'm gonna, go for the picture. But I'm gonna try to be passive aggressive, as in I'm gonna be stealthy, but when opportunity comes up, I'm gonna take more of an opportunistic shot. As in, I'll give my target less time to firm up before I take a shot. When I say firm up, I mean let their guard down. Good sign. Gunshots are right in front of me. So I'm going to head towards the abandoned retreat and see if there's anything here. I mean, of course I'm still going to loot. Because, that's the whole point of the game. Looting. And luckily for me, got some nails, some fertilizer, some more nails, a picture, how about that, and some more fertilizer. So I'm minding my business, crouch up a little bit, because that just got used. And then, right there I see a person. I'm going to wait and check the picture, and I know where it's at, the general location of where it's at. And I'm going to wait and see what this guy does. I'm not going to scope in immediately, because I don't want him to see my glint. It's very easy to see a glint when you're on the ground and the map is nighttime. Well, not nighttime, but cloudy and dark. But this guy has his eyes squarely on the weapons container. This is a lesson I want you all to learn. Don't tunnel vision. That boy fell to the left like a sack of potatoes. Now, it will be nice. I need that. Those are the signs for a hunter to come and investigate. Right now, I'm 70% hunter, 30% looter. And I'm trying to find this dude's box, and I don't see it. It'll be nice to have a secondary weapon, but right now, those gunshots are really recent. So I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to approach the container. The container is on the other side of this hill. And by the way, yes, the ZA M76 has proved itself in close quarters. If I can just aim and get a headshot immediately, yeah, this weapon's certified to be close range like that. Granted, he didn't know where I was coming from until I stood up and shot him, but that's how you want it to be. So yes, this weapon is approved for close range. If and only if you know how to aim. Now, that out the way, I'm going to climb up here, but then something tells me to go back down. Because I don't hear anything. But right here, I'm just checking to see if there's anybody on top of this hill. And I don't see anything. No prone bodies, no crouching bodies. So I walk back down, and something tells me, Jet, check the freaking container. Check it. Nobody shot at it. Nobody shot at it. You just heard gunshots. but no alarms, no mortars, no flares. They might be opening it stealthily, and that takes time. So peek around the corner and look, and sure enough, somebody's here. Now, there are multiple points I want to cover about that kill. Okay? Number one, that guy was doing everything right. He was on top of the container trying to get the top lock off. Right? That's what you need to do to open the darn container up. It just so happens that you got to leave yourself completely exposed to do so. So that's the first point I want to talk about. The second point is, that wasn't a headshot. You could tell because you didn't hear that metal sound at the very beginning of the kill sound. Either this weapon has like 70, if not like 65% base damage, or somebody shot at him and hit him before I did. So that tells me that this weapon's damage output is pretty high. The stats in the loadout screen tell you one thing, but out here in the field and the outlands, numbers don't matter. It's the jump. Who gets a jump on the other person? And point number 3, I want to talk about the reason why I didn't loot the container is because 1, I'm more worried about the cash right now, and 2, I fired roughly 4 shots in the same location. What do I always say on this channel? Gunshots attract other players. So I'm going to try to find this cache. I'm going to try to. Because I got the sneaking suspicion that somebody heard those gunshots at this container and they're thinking, there might be some bodies over there I can loot and the container. So why not go over there? That's what I am thinking about the other player. That's what I'm thinking the other players are thinking. So that's why I don't loot the container immediately. It's dangerous looting bodies, but it's hella dangerous looting the container. And like I said, that guy didn't get the top lock off, so that thing's still locked, at least to my knowledge. And I'm having a really hard time finding this picture. But there, I spotted another person. Now, I'm going to keep tabs on where he's going. And he's heading in a general direction of the container. Why else would you be coming down here when the airdrop is up there near the snowy mountains? Now, I say that there could be other reasons too. He could have a lot of loot and trying to take a lesser known exit. But why did he be coming down here for the exit when he just heard a whole bunch of gunshots? I have no idea. 2, he's going for the container, which is the most likely option. Or 3, he found a picture of himself and maybe he spotted me going for the picture. Those are 3 options that could very well be true. The thing that I want you all to know is this. Keep track of the direction of the guy you're tracking. Don't so much pay attention to his current position, but pay attention to where he's going. The direction he's heading. So he just used the jammer in the middle of that field. So he's here. And he's going right up there. Now, I know I'm not talking about gameplay as much, but there's a lot of logic stuff going on I want to cover. Why would he be going up to the crashed helicopter? The crashed helicopter has 2 things. Weapons and healing stuff. So either this guy needs a secondary weapon, or he got shot at, ran out of healing stuff, and he's hoping that the crashed helicopter has some disinfectant or something like that. Maybe some antibiotics. That's what I'm thinking.
The plane is near. Get ready for the airdrop.
Now, like I said, I'm going to try to focus, well, not really focus, 70% hunter, 30% looter. 7-to-3 ratio. I'm checking behind me because maybe there's somebody on the ridge. Maybe somebody's walking up behind me and I need to stop moving. You never know. I don't want to end up like the guy I just shot at earlier, not checking his 6. But there he goes right there. So either he looted the container, or he found his healing stuff and is going back for the airdrop. But I can't see it right now because I'm in the jammed diameter. So I'm going to get my fertilizer that I just picked up, and I'm just going to walk. Not really walk, but crouch walk. Yes, I know it's slower than... I'm probably not keeping pace with the guy, but I don't want to. I want to see where he's heading. I don't want to keep pace with him. I want to see where he's going. And you see, I'm looking where he was last spotted. He was heading up this way. Now, if he wanted to be extra sneaky, he could have gone behind this waterfall. And I thought I seen him right there, and I'm thinking that he caught a picture too, but that was just my imagination. This game will very much make you paranoid. And I don't see him. But that doesn't mean he's not nearby. So let me cover the stress I'll put this weapon under. Close quarters. Headshot. Immediately. Certified. Medium range. This thing has a very high damage output. Hit somebody square in the shoulder and killed him. Very nice. One day, hopefully, this ZA M76 plan will appear in a random airdrop, and then I can start bringing this thing out into the field. It has a great scope. It sounds amazing. It's very distinct, but it sounds amazing. And in my opinion, this is a lesser SVD, but it still has all the same damage. So yes, highly recommend if your crafting table is high enough. So right here I'm thinking, maybe I should go for the airdrop. Maybe. But then something says, just keep an eye on my 6. And I'm glad I do so. Because when I get up here, gunshots occur behind me. So at least 2 people are behind me. And the gunshots are getting closer. So I'm running toward them. Like I said, 70% hunter. The detector is in the field before you get to the old man's farm. Not old man's farm. You know that house that everybody dies at when it's a barred house. Ooh, if it's a barred house on this map, Olaf's farm. There you go. If Olaf's farm is a barred house, expect at least 3 bodies. Anyways, so the detector just been used, and it's in the middle of the field on the way up to the house. And I know there's somebody here. There's got to be somebody here. Now, some time has passed since those gunshots have went off, so maybe he already looted the body. Maybe. But if I were him and I looted the body, I would take the exit to the north. The one that takes off and goes to the left. So I'm right here watching the ridge lines, see if I see anything. And I don't. So right now I'm thinking, this kind of sucks. I wanted to get one more kill. If not, try to hit this guy while he's moving to see how good this thing's bullet velocity is. And I'm still under the assumption that somebody's nearby. Now I could take the exit that's behind me, the locked exit in the caverns. But I'm going to try to go back and find the 2 bodies that I killed. And I'm doing that because if I get shot at, boom, gunfight. Another test for the ZA M76. Keep walking. Don't see anything, don't see anything. And in a moment, you're going to see me get up and run. Right there. He just left the container. I seen the silhouette moving. If you're watching this on your phone, you probably didn't see it. So, I mean, go back home, or at least like boot up the TV if you got it on. Well, if you got it off, turn it on, obviously, or the computer. Go on my YouTube channel, go to this video, look at this exact moment. If you look at the container, you will see movement coming from the yellow color of the container. That's the guy. And right here, you're going to see movement as well. He was moving past a tree. And now I'm like, you know what? This might not be the best idea. because radiation is here and that obscures your vision heavily. So right now, it's myself and this guy. The only advantage I have going for me is that he doesn't know I'm here. But if he has in headphones, he should be able to hear all these bushes rustling around. Gives away my position. Or at least lets him know he's not alone, because bushes don't make noises by themselves, unless there's a heavy gust of wind, and I don't think there's wind on this map. You might hear it, but it doesn't affect bushes. It's tense right now. It's very tense, because I don't see him, but I know he's here, but I don't see him. He's got to be prone. He's got to be waiting for somebody to cross his path. That's why I'm sticking to the edge of the map. At least to have some silhouette behind me to cover me up. See, now if I was to walk through that pond right there, I'd be a dead man. The ultimate test to see if I'm safe is crows. And there are none. Which means, once I get past this hill, I'm out here alive. Scot-free. So, the ZA-M76. I did make a ZA-M76 stress test video before, and it was a really nice shot, not gonna lie to you. And you see, pause in that moment, what I'm talking about. This is why I don't like playing Hunter. I just got 1.7k experience. That's not a lot for me. Usually I try to go for like 2.1 or higher. But since I focused on kills and not loot, I'm not progressing. So if you're watching this video and this is your first time seeing this channel, this is not my usual playstyle. You can ask anybody in the comments of my previous videos and they'll tell you my playstyle. If not, I have a video entitled The Splinter Cell Playstyle. This is not my regular playstyle that you're seeing in this video. Watch that video, the Splinter Cell Playstyle video, to understand how I usually play this game. But yes, my original stress test video for the ZA-M76, it was kind of short. So here is a part 2. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe if you are new. I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.